Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today we're here to look at the December production plan for Toyota and Lexus. Due to shortages of chips and parts, it has been a rough few years for Toyota and Lexus. In 2022, they have made multiple adjustments to their forecasts. Although they strive to get as many cars to their customers, the wait times are still very long. Throughout the year, Toyota and Lexus has been adjusting their production, and we shall review these adjustments for the year. So when we start off with 2022, January, they were expecting 800,000 units being built. In February, they were actually expecting 850,000, but then it was adjusted down to 700,000 units. And then in March, where they ended their fiscal year, they were expecting actually 1,050,000 units, but they actually dropped it down 100,000 units to 950,000 units. And that was actually one of the greater months of 2022. Then in April, they adjusted 150,000 from 900,000 to 750,000. Then in May 2022, they were expecting 850, but it actually was adjusted down 100,000 units to 750,000 units. Then in June, that was actually a month of a lot of adjustments. They started off at 850,000, and then they changed it to 800,000, then further down they changed it to 750,000. Then in July, it was 850,000, and they had to adjust it down 50,000 to 800,000. Then in August, it was supposed to be 850,000. They had to adjust it down 150,000 units to 700,000 units. And then when we moved to September, it was 850,000 units. October started off at 800,000 units, but because of shortages, it went down to 750,000. And then in November, it was 800,000 units. And now we will look at the December production plans. So now looking at December production plan, they expect right now approximately 750,000 units, where 250,000 units are in Japan and 500,000 units are overseas. So they're saying that for the full year production forecast for the fiscal year 2023, we will take further risks such as shortage of chips in account, so that they were saying that about 9.2 million units will be produced for fiscal year 2023. And you have to keep in mind that Toyota is not the full year of January to December as fiscal year. My understanding is April to March. So they're saying that they're continuing to look at the parts and all the parties that are involved, and they're trying to deliver as many vehicles to the customers as early as possible. So then here is information about the schedule for the domestic plants. And if you look at it, 4 lines in 3 plants out of the 28 lines in 14 plants. So this list actually looks very short, which is quite surprising, isn't it? So they're saying that December 2nd and the 9th, the 2 Fridays, the RAV4 and the Harrier are being impacted. Most likely, if you look at this will not impact North America. And then we look at production line 1 at the Tahara plant, December 1st, 2nd, 9, and 16. So that is 4 days where we have the Prado, the GX, and the 4Runner. And then we look at the Miyata plant. This is actually quite promising for a lot of people who's waiting for NXs, especially the plug-in NX. They're only suspending 1 day of the month. So there's the NX, NX 450h Plus, ES, UX, UX 300E, and also the production line of the ES and the RX. So we add all the units in 2022 and we get 9.35 million units produced or planned to be produced in the year of 2022. Now when we actually remove the first quarter of 2022 and add the first quarter of 2023, This will actually be the fiscal year for 2023 for Toyota. And if we resume the 750,000, meaning we're just making it flat, we will reach 9.15 million units, which is very close to the 9.2 million units that they've actually described in the article for December. And based on the units that was described in all the press releases, they've actually reduced 800,000 units throughout the months in 2022, which is quite significant if you think about it. So over the weekend, I was on the road and I actually saw a few 2023 RXs already on the road. I have seen one in person in a parking lot, and I can tell you if the owner was looking at what I was doing, I was taking photos, looking at it, they probably were thinking I'm going to steal his car or her car. So the first impression is that the grille is, I would say it's okay. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's definitely different from my NX, which is more of the spindle grille style. The spindle body, I think, gets a little bit of time to get used to, but I think it's actually quite nice, especially for the folks who actually don't like the big grille in the old Lexus design signature. That language that they had was a little bit different, and this one is a little bit more, I would say, back to the norm. It does look a little bit different, but definitely I would say you have to see it in person. Once you see it in person, you would notice that it's actually decent. It's not as bad as you think it is. So my understanding is that the RX 350, the gas-only version, is available right now. You can test drive it at the dealerships in Canada. For the 350h, my understanding, as I spoke with my sales advisor, that it will be coming shortly in the next few weeks. So the hybrid version will be available very soon at your nearest Lexus dealership. So if you're interested to test drive it, do make sure you talk to your sales associate and have an appointment so that you can actually test drive it. I don't know, is it because Toronto is close to the Cambridge facility where the RX is built? We actually get it delivered to Toronto a little bit quicker and faster, and that's why I'm seeing some on the streets already. But I'm glad that there wasn't that many hiccups this time and that the RXs are actually on the roads in such a short time. So hopefully if you're in the list of getting an NX or an RX, I'm hoping that you guys will be able to get your vehicles as soon as possible, and we will see how this all goes. Hopefully the shortages are going to end and we're nearing the end of 2022, and hopefully 2023 production will be much better than 2022. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, and share this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that alert button to get notified when new videos are posted. If you'd like to support the channel, you can definitely provide a super thanks. I'll see you guys again next time in the next video.